Today we're going to be talking about adding a battery shutoff switch on your RV. The reason for this is that way whenever you're winterizing your RV for 3 or 4 months or 5 months, you can shut off the battery set, and it also shuts off the solar from your batteries. That way you're killing any connections to your batteries. And I'll show you how to install it. So here's the positive side of the battery terminals, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a longer cable, like about a 1 foot or 1.5 foot cable, and we're going to install one end from here to here, and then the other cables are all going to tie into this side. That way all power can go through here, and it has to go through the switch to go to the other side. And I will create a cable and show you how to crimp it and how to install this. So here's the battery cable I created. It's a 4-AUG because my system only runs 1200 watts of power and there's a limited length I need to get. So mine is a 4-AUG cable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strip the end shielding off of it. And I'm adding one of these to it. So make sure it's nice and tight. Insert my wires. All right, now I got my wires inserted. You really need one of these because I attempted to do it with vice grips and it looks like it's going to hold, but then it fails. So you really need one of these. I want to say they're like 20, 24 bucks on Amazon. So you want to hit it right in the middle. That way you got a little bit of extra on this end. That way when you do crimp it, the wires will spread out a little bit on this side and it won't slip through. So let's do one crimp. And I always turn it 45 degrees. Do another crimp on the same zone. Check it. And then I'm going to do one more crimp down on the bottom side, as close as I can get to the bottom without, let's see, it's right near the bottom. And then one more at a 45 degree. That's it. So if you look at the cable from there, nice and sturdy, it's not coming out. Then you can slip on one of these over the end. You probably should do this before crimp, but it's fine. They fit over. Flip it over the end, and right about there, get your lighter out. And heat it up. Like I said, you can do this with a lighter or a heat gun. A lighter works a little quicker. And there's your crimped end. And then you're going to do the same on this end. So now I got all the cables that were on the positive terminal there are now installed on one side of the terminals here. And now I'm going to take my short cable I created and install it from that terminal on the top to my positive. By the way, in case you're wondering about this battery box is a double battery box that you can put on your RV. The reason why I got a double one is my lithium that's 140 amp hours is a little wider than a standard battery, and it gave me a little room over here to put all my electronics in. So my charge controller and the switch and everything's over here. That way it's all in one location. If you're wondering about a charge controller being outside of the RV, with the top on, it's rainproof, and these charge controllers are designed to be outside so they can handle the weather. So now I got on this side that new cable I created that's about 1.5 feet long, and the other end of that cable is now attached to here. So I'm going to now mount this to the inside of the box. And there it is. Your cutoff switch is installed. Everything's wired up. It's all good. It's all inside this box. I can put the lid on. And like I said, this is a very, very reasonable way to set these things up. You don't have to run extra wiring into your RV. You can run everything outside here. Well, that's it. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any comments about anything we've done today. I'd like to hear them. All right, we'll talk to you later.